Do you genuinely like who you are becoming on semen retention? Do you like yourself? Do you respect yourself? Do you think that your newer state of being is better than how you were in the past? I think at some stage on the journey, everyone has to ask themselves this question. Otherwise, there will be nothing to keep you in check. Now, on SR, your confidence and your overall demeanor and your capabilities, they are going to improve. And you will probably start to think very, very highly of yourself. And that is great. And that is exactly what every person should strive to be, is to love themselves, pretty much. Very important. However, if this ascension of your self-image, if that ascension is unchecked, it'll lead to burnout. It'll lead to you becoming someone who you don't even like. It'll lead to you becoming everything that you used to despise and cringe at. And what I mean by this is that if you don't know where confidence ends and arrogance starts, it'll always go right to arrogance. Because that is basically, it is the natural projection of things. And I harp on about this quite a bit, is that arrogance is not confidence. Arrogance is insecurity masked as confidence, externally projected as confidence. However, anyone on semen retention, anyone who's kind of a bit conscious and a bit sensitive to that type of stuff, they will be able to tell that you are not confident. They will be able to distinguish what confidence is and what arrogance is. Arrogance always comes from a place of lack. It always comes from you trying to get rid of that chip on your shoulder. On your journey, it is very important to learn about when is too far. When have you crossed that line? I mean, if you want to be arrogant, that's up to you. But me personally, if you hold yourself to a very high standard, and if you love yourself, if you respect yourself, you want to be confident in yourself. If you start to think of yourself as arrogant, subconsciously, you are telling yourself that that you have to pretend, that you have to fake it until you make it, that you have to try to raise yourself up so that other people can see you and look up to you. However, someone who is truly assured in himself, he doesn't need that. Someone who's truly confident, and someone who truly respects himself, he will cringe at that. So, if you take a look at yourself in the mirror, do you like who you see? And if the answer is no, then I suggest you do a little bit of inward healing, and try to think about how you can try to improve in that way. Because, I mean, isn't that what retention is? It is self-improvement. It is something that can be harnessed in order to help a person become the best version of themselves. Envy is only a thing if you are comparing yourself to others. If you were the only person in the world and there was no one else around you, envy would not exist. Envy is only something that, if you allow it to take a hold of you, don't compare yourself to others. Everyone is living in their script. Your script, it is different. It is completely different to his script. Maybe his script was to become a millionaire and learn the lesson of not obsessing over material things. Maybe your script is something completely different that doesn't involve that. You know, like maybe he's a corporate big shot, and maybe you work in a warehouse. Comparison is the thief of joy. Take care.